Hey yo, we back in the building, man. It's been a while since we actually put a show up. So what I gotta do is I gotta thank everybody who came in and sat with us while we was going through some technical difficulties. I'm gonna try to put some clips so they shows up later on. But okay, so mic on. I'm asking questions on camera and stuff. So shout out to Jordan. This Thursday he has a show. So tomorrow he has a show at the tent off the beach. And shout out to Justice for coming through and chopping it up with us. But we are back, man. We are the Dignified Delinquents. I'm your boy Jerry the Great. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We changed our name. We are Breeze.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Finally.
Thank you.
Shit. Well, to my right, I have my co-host. I'm a little salty with her right now.
Why?
I will talk off camera.
Well, why would you bring it up on camera if you don't want to talk about it?
I don't know, because I just wanted to bring it up. It's good for the camera. But, you know, she's still a great co-host. She a little sleepy right there. She had a test today.
Did you pass?
Did you pass?
I had a test yesterday.
Yesterday, how was it?
Got an 85.
Okay, you passed it. Mm-hmm. Was it a nursing test?
Yeah, that's the only test I take.
Because you got to get B's and, like, you can't get less than a B.
No, you have to get a 75.
Oh, 75. Oh. They got nurses passing right here? Barely?
Barely.
So how you doing there, Miss Carter?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
Pretty good?
Good.
Bless him, highly favored.
Smothered, not cold.
There you go, sister. And to her right, we got Dude, Breeze.
Whoa.
Can you show the camera your shirt, please? Show the camera your local wood shirt. This for everybody who ain't make it yet. You just local.
But you're on your way.
You're on your way to
local
the top.
celebrities. So y'all get y'all mind in the good. It's not local wood like some of y'all might be thinking. Not that kind of wood. Well, for everybody that ain't making it, all the local celebrities, man, holla at your boy.
How much are the shirts running for?
$15.
$15. And what can they get a shirt from?
They can get it from our page, the Dignified Delinquents. Oh, well.
Next Level Entertainment.
The Next Level Entertainment.
There you go, brother. But hey, so y'all know how we do the show now. And we always start with a question of the day. So I'm going to go to D first, ladies first.
Dang.
Ladies first.
I was trying to think of it.
So the question of the day is, what's something you think or believe that people wouldn't necessarily agree with? Like, what's something that you think or believe in that people wouldn't necessarily agree with? So craziest example, we were filming Us and Them last night. And when the dude who plays Maurice, he was just saying how he sometimes have out-of-body experiences where, like, he's literally in a state of stillness, but he's like walking around experiencing different things in the world. I told him you gotta get the hell out.
That's kind of weird.
Because we ain't doing that around here. So what's something that you like? Okay, for me, I believe that people put a lot of stuff on the word quit. Like, don't quit. This and that. Like, quit. Someone invented quit for somebody to get out of a bad situation. Like, quit is equivalent to a divorce. If you're in a bad marriage, you're gonna get divorced. Like, you don't have to stand. It's not the 50s and the 60s no more. If you got a job that's causing you hell and turmoil and trials and tribulations, you don't have to stay there. Like, you can go somewhere else. You can quit that job and go somewhere else. So I don't believe in don't quit. I believe in sometimes you have to move on to a different situation, and everybody don't necessarily agree with me with that.
Do you have anything?
I don't know. I
feel like I do, but now that I'm like trying to think of something, I'm like,
kind of deep. I won't say something like
me
mermaids.
too. I was about to say something that's crazy. Like,
I think mermaids out there somewhere for real, but I mean that's what people say. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff we see on TV or the movies and.
Think we went to the moon for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know, dog. With all this going on,
my thing is, if they was on the moon, who took the picture? They all in the picture. Who took the motherfucker?
Stop trying to mess with it. Stop trying to mess with it and stop.
Conspiracy.
Damn.
I don't know. Can we come back to this one?
That is. He about to take a selfie.
Question.
We ain't have selfies, man.
Yeah,
with a big ass Polaroid.
What's something?
How you gonna ask them that you think or believe in?
I don't know. That's a good question.
We gonna come back to it though. So for those of y'all at home,
Okay, I'm gonna think. Mine was gonna be a good one too.
We gonna answer it at the end of the show. Then I'm gonna come back to it at the end of the show. What's something that you think or believe that other people wouldn't necessarily agree with? Do you believe in beating your kids? We gonna come back to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So let's jump into the celebrity news. We're gonna pass it back over to Carter, Miss No Carter, No Weezy with the celebrity news this week. What you got going on?
No, okay. I had to read up on this, Tyrese and The Rock, because honestly, when I see them like come up on my page, I just keep scrolling.
Because it's Tyrese and The Rock.
It's like Tyrese and The Rock. I don't really care. But something about Fast and Furious.
Yeah, so you want me to go
spinoff.
So I
really like.
You don't give a what?
I stop when I see Beyonce, and then like, or if I see like celebrity news with Drake, I'm like, oh, or like the Nelly
situation, yes. So
will come to.
So Tyrese is mad at Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, because he's getting ready to. Are y'all fans of Fast and Furious?
See, I'm not. That's,
I'm not really a big fan, but
I've never seen any of the movies.
So The Rock came in like
Fast and Furious. What are you doing to like?
I saw 2 Fast 2 Furious. That was it. But The Rock came on as Hobbs in like Fast 5, right? He came on as Hobbs. The Rock is one of the biggest stars on the franchise, so it's only right they want to do a spin-off of that show. The Rock gets one, or Vin Diesel. I don't think Tyrese is a leader man.
I mean, but Tyrese was there from the jump.
Since 2 Fast 2 Furious, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, definitely, The Rock is one of
the biggest stars.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
So Tyrese is mad. He's saying, no, The Rock is breaking up the Fast and Furious family. But The Rock is like, no, I'm expanding the family so other people can get in and eat as well. So Tyrese is being very petty. Salty. Excuse me. Getting on social media, on Instagram, leaving long ass Instagram
He too
posts.
dark to be acting light skinned, dog. Way too dark to be acting light skinned, dog.
So that's what I was wondering. Like, this nigga done cropped himself in front of GQ magazine. Like, he was never on the cover of GQ. He cropped himself.
Oh, that's what it was.
I didn't know what.
I seen a little Duval one.
Right. So at Lane like Tyrese challenge.
Oh my God.
He cropped himself in front of the GQ cover. He's basically mad at The Rock because The Rock's stopping his money because the next Fast and Furious won't come out until 2020. So he ain't gonna get a check that big until 2020. So he's kind of.
Maybe he start singing more, man. That's what he do anyway now.
Who? Tyrese.
Tyrese, make a new CD or something. You sing, right? That's
I would think so, but he mad at Tank and Genuine too with the TGT situation.
Well, Tank want to be part of the Rock movie.
Yeah. Tank said, "Hey, put me in." Then everybody got mad at him like, "Well, ain't Tyrese your boy?" He's like, "Fuck that, man."
Money is money.
Dang, I didn't realize.
That it was so deep.
I didn't realize it was that deep.
Yeah, it's real deep.
Deeper than man know.
It's real deep. Deep as the ocean. Go to the next one.
All right. Well, Nelly and his accused sexual assault. Have y'all heard of that? Have you heard of it?
Cause it's all in my head.
I know.
Little girl.
I did. Okay. So there's a video circling
after this came up.
Yeah, but I heard it was recent though.
Mm-hmm.
Like at one of his most recent concerts, and he's like singing to a little girl and twirling her hair.
Two girls.
The first video I was like, oh, what's wrong with that? And then when he was like,
yeah,
I was like, oh.
And then when I saw the second one,
maybe that's not a good look.
My first question was, what y'all doing at another concert?
That was my question. Remember? Okay, that was it. I had asked him. I was like, what kind of song? What kind of Nelly song they know?
Right. Well, yeah, because they young.
Besides that, wasn't he in that Florida Georgia Line song?
Yeah, he did have a Florida Georgia Line song.
That was still a while back though.
But what? You think they know grills?
What got me was, I don't think so. What got me was like how he did the same kind of speech, like, you enjoy school? You in school? Yeah, school is important.
You like your
Stand
teachers?
Right, yeah, hold my glasses.
Because
then started singing it. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I felt a little uncomfortable with that.
I was cringing watching it.
So do y'all think
but as far as like,
been doing that though? They say he been doing that.
Oh,
a lot of celebrities do it though. Like if somebody sees like
that's a little odd.
First of all, my little girl not going up there. She's not gonna be at no Nelly concert anyway.
Yeah, that's the first.
Yeah.
So first, let's get that straight right now, cause I don't care who you with. You're not gonna call my little girl up there to sing to her.
Right.
Hell no, Nelly. I would knock your ass out and then twirl the hair.
When the story first came out, I was like, that's not real. That's not real. But then the video started coming out.
Were any of the girls black?
One girl was. Or like mixed.
She was something.
Oh, so she ain't have all.
She wasn't 100%.
Okay.
Because the black parent was like, well, what the fuck you doing? I fuck with country grandma and all that, but no, it's gonna go down, baby.
Right, yeah.
The whole street in the Range Rover. But the sexual assault, how y'all feel about that, the accusation?
What's up with these
all these girls, it's getting hard to believe now. It's like, who, you know,
so you know what
what's
I
real, what's fake?
What I appreciate about Nelly put his own statement out. And Nelly did what you're supposed to do when somebody accused you of doing something and you didn't do it. Nelly was like, man, I know I wouldn't do no bullshit like that. That was his statement. Yeah. Like, that's the statement. Like,
I mean, it's Nelly, dog. Like, no homo, but it's Nelly. It's Nelly. You literally walk in somewhere and be like, hey, baby, what it is, what it ain't. No?
Yeah.
What you mean?
But if you're not guilty of a crime, you gonna do another day. If you guilty, like O.J. Simpson didn't say nothing when they accused him. He was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But if you're not guilty of a crime, you're gonna do what Nelly did. But now, T.I.'s getting a lot of backlash because he defended Nelly. He was like, well, what happens to the girls after you falsely accuse somebody and then it's not true? Like, you were lying. What happens to you? So now everybody...
To the girl?
Yeah. Now everybody's saying T.I. is sexist because of the statement that he made.
People are aggravated.
Yeah, so people on the show, how do you feel about that? They're saying that T.I. was basically woman bashing because he defended Nelly and said that if the girl's lying, what happens to that bitch is what he said. And people was like...
See, I think as a female, I do feel conflicted because as a female, my first reaction is like, dang, like she's not lying. Like, why would you lie about that? Because that's serious. You know, rape, sexual assault, that's serious. But then I'm also kind of like, there's just so much stuff going on with girls falsely accusing, especially with celebrities. Yeah. When I first hear it, I'm like, she lying. Right. But I don't want to be like that. Because I want to be like, no, I believe her. Yeah. It probably... But at the same time, it's like, okay, we've heard this story how many times? Right. With different artists.
And the crazy thing is, like, Usher didn't make a statement right away. R. Kelly didn't make a statement right away. So I kind of feel like them niggas done did that shit.
R. Kelly don't even care. He on Instagram smoking a cigar. About to choke on it.
But it's, I don't know. People take everything now, so I want to say it's too serious, but it's one thing. They either too woke or they joke. One of the two.
Ooh, I like
either they extra woke or they joke. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get that right under my local wood shirt?
Yeah. But that's
it's one of the two.
One of the two, dog. I know this is probably not something we're talking about right now, but just like the Dove thing.
Oh, it's on.
Good segue.
Just like the Dove thing. People are either so woke or all they're gonna do is joke about it.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, what the fuck, Dove? Like, what's wrong?
And then
you watch the whole thing, and you're like, oh.
So what happened in the video? I didn't see it.
So the little picture that's floating around is of the black girl dressed in her brown, and she's taking off her shirt, and then it's a white girl underneath. Okay. And that's all you see.
That's all.
But the actual ad is the black girl takes off her shirt, and then the white girl takes off her shirt, and then it's like another Asian girl, and I don't know if the Asian girl takes off her shirt. Oh, but it's basically saying that like Dove is catering to every ethnicity, every race.
So the black girl didn't take off her shirt and become white.
She did, but the white girl took off her shirt and became Asian. There's a different, a deeper message. But all we saw was
the black girl
turning white.
I get it. So it's almost like the Michael Jackson video, Black and White, when everybody was black and everybody changed something different. Oh,
so it's not that bad.
I wasn't. That's from the sounds of it. I didn't see nor was I tripping on it because.
But once again, us as black people are so sensitive or so quick to jump to conclusions without knowing the true story or the whole story about everything. That is. I mean, like at first I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. But I'm the type of person I don't believe everything I see. I'm the type of person that I get on Google and let me do this research for myself.
Right. Because it was saying you use Dove soap and you black, you'll turn white. That's what I saw. And I was like, I didn't get it, but that makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
it's a lot deeper.
Okay.
The commercial.
So ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. But it's out there now, and Dove already issued a apology. Now I feel bad for their apology because they're like, we missed the mark. We didn't mean to.
But it was a nice commercial.
It's a nice commercial.
And some of y'all can't afford not to use Dove because y'all must anyway.
Some of these females walk around here smelling like Irish Springs. You need to go get y'all.
Talking about some protest Dove.
Hey, I saw a crazy thing on the way in here. Y'all know Terry Crews, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to misspeak on the guy's name, but he was like a very popular Hollywood producer. You saw that?
Now everybody's coming out with these sexual allegations
right,
against him.
So you saw that.
Yeah.
His last name was Harvey. I don't know his first name, but his last name was Harvey.
Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Terry Crews came out today and said that this guy sexually assaulted him.
Groped him.
In front of Terry Crews' wife.
Yeah. Terry Crews, the big
huge Terry Crews.
But what it goes back to, Lil Duval said it a long time ago in the Breakfast Club. He was like, you don't know what people put up with these Hollywood execs just to be in movies. And Terry Crews basically solidified that by saying, if I would have did something back to him, would have run my shot on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I also would have been like big black Terry Crews punches old white Mr. Harvey. He's like, so I didn't do nothing in that moment. The next day I saw him, he had like it didn't happen. How you? Nah, this is gonna be a fucked up question.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the question. I'm trying to brace myself.
How much are you willing to sacrifice to make it to what you want to be?
No, my pride.
Like, would you let a man grope you?
No,
I'm not her. Oh. I know that.
He got defensive.
No. Would you let a producer grope you if you know that you're gonna win an Oscar in this movie that you're gonna go in, or you're gonna be the highest paid nurse at this hospital you're gonna work at? Would you let the partner grope you?
Like what kind of grope?
See.
That's bad because I feel like I should be like no.
No, absolutely.
But I mean, I might do like Terry Crews, come back a little years later and be like, I was groped too.
So like what everybody else did. What the Bill Cosby's ladies who was accusing him did.
Ooh.
That's what you gonna do.
Yeah. Good way to put it.
So now what you gonna do?
I might.
You might?
Honestly.
So you're
I might not say, is he cute? Okay, there's too many factors going into it. There's too many factors.
But it's not, you're not asking for it though. He just came and did it. Like, oh.
Well, no, that's inappropriate.
Squirrels on your booty.
I probably would snitch, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I just want to bring that up. Oh, you can go to the next story. I'm sorry.
Jerry Jones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't know it?
Honestly, we need to have a separate sports segment because I'm not even gonna lie. When I see like anything about sports on, I just okay.
Scoop. So let me.
That's bad, right?
It is bad. You should start.
Because this is very important to, especially our community.
Very.
So I'm gonna actually jump to the story before that. So I'm gonna combine the two.
Okay.
What's her name? Jamil Hill from Jamil from ESPN. Jerry Jones is a football owner. He owns the Dallas Cowboys. Hearing the word I use, own.
Okay.
He owns the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones last week or week before last, when Donald Trump, the president, called all the football players who taking these sons of bitches, walked out with his team.
Yeah.
The president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Walked out with his team and took a knee on the field because everybody in the NFL decided that's what they're going to do to social support. Now, I'm not sure what happened in that time. I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones started losing a little bit of money. People wasn't buying tickets. People was upset. Dallas Cowboys is America's team. Right?
That's what we say.
That's what we say. So Jerry Jones said, now, if any one of my players, listen to the language, my players on my team takes a knee, they won't be playing. In the NFL, you don't play, you don't get paid. So Jamila Hill basically came back and said, you know, what he said, and then someone asked her, well, what would you do? And I said this a long time ago. She said, I suggest that y'all boycott Jerry Jones's advertisers, the people who's actually paying him. The AT&Ts, the PepsiCos, the this and the that. Stop buying their products. So that way, he will really feel it. She got suspended for 2 weeks from ESPN because of her comments about Jerry Jones. Mm-hmm. So how do y'all feel about that?
Well, it's sad you can't even say what you want to say no more.
Yeah.
But we got a president that tweets more than he does anything else.
Right.
He's on social media more than anything else.
Everybody.
So you got it's to the point now when you got that light on you, you gotta kind of watch what you say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he's always
quick to call you out.
Quick to call you out, to call for your job.
Right.
It's just sad. Like that's how she feels when she has a valid point.
Right. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I mean,
I agree with her 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And Jerry Jones, how do you go from one end of feeling the way and then to another end?
Like, I tell you, I'm pulling my $1 million out of this football stadium. You're gonna feel another way too.
Yeah, you're right. But at the same time, you got to stand up for what you believe in. Like obviously, you felt some kind of way. That's why you did what you did.
Right.
But once again, money always gonna play the factor.
I'm kind of mad at the whole situation because they're not taking the knee for what Colin Kaepernick took a knee for, and now Trump just shifted the whole agenda to make it seem as if we're taking a knee and we're saying F America,
we're disrespecting
the soldier, the country.
And
That's not what Colin Kaepernick was taking the knee for, and I'm mad at all these other black players who's now taking the knee. When Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee way before this, people wasn't even noticing it.
Yeah.
But now you want to take a knee because Donald Trump's called y'all SOBs. So now you're taking the knee, and now the whole agenda just shifted from what it meant. And Colin Kaepernick can't get a job because y'all got the goddamn president.
Meanwhile, he's still like donating.
Yeah, donate money. He goes to
money.
New Jersey every weekend and gives back to the kids. So I don't get that. And then again, Breeze, you work in public education, so you know it's something that you can and cannot say.
Right.
Even with your First Amendment.
Right.
D, you going to school to be a nurse. Mm-hmm. You know it's something that you can and cannot say because it was some nurses in Jacksonville took pictures of black babies.
Oh my God. We know. Yes.
So, and then I work at a university. I know it's things, and although we push freedom of speech and want people to be free, I know it's things I can and cannot say, but at what point is freedom of speech and the social media world becoming a strangler? Like it's literally choking you. It's like you can't really give the real spill deal. Like money is becoming that so much of a factor in everyone's life. And money is important because it makes the world go round, but money should not be that controlling where I can't tell you, D, you can't take a shot on your social media once she becomes a nurse. You work at this hospital, you can't take a shot. Breeze, you can't do this because you're this. And I get it, but I don't get it. I don't know. That's just me. You got anything else you want to throw in there?
No, I think you hit it.
I hit it.
Damn, it's such a damper. This whole football thing. It's just sad at the end of the day.
It is, because the one thing that brings a lot of people together, different people, is sports. Not even football. It's sports.
Sports, yeah.
You know, it's people you don't even know that's a fan of the team you're a fan of, and all of a sudden you talking to this person.
Right.
Like I went to the Ale House Sunday to watch the Jags play. It was people I didn't even know they were Jags fans. We having full conversation. It's one thing that brings people together, and now that our president is using this, and it's kind of like pulling us apart.
Right.
You know. So I mean, yeah, like you said, it's all sad, but I mean.
And crazy thing, Snoop Dogg did an interview. He was like, and this kind of looks true. Donald Trump ran for president, but he didn't think that he was going to win, nor did anybody else think he was going to win. He was actually doing it for monetary gain for television. So he was going to use that to negotiate more money for TV. Like this is my resume, nigga. Like, I need more money. This nigga the president now. But anyway, let's jump into what's bothering. This will bring some little more light.
I know.
What's bothering Breeze this week? Go ahead.
You know what? I'm always talking about what's bothering me. I want to see what's bothering Jerry the Great today.
I want to see what's bothering you today. What's bothering you?
What's bothering us today?
You ain't got nothing bothering you today?
I do, man.
But you tell me one thing, I'll bounce back.
I hate loud females.
We all,
no, for real.
I was about to.
Okay.
Oh, but am I woman bashing again? I want that girl to win.
No.
Oh my god.
You good?
It aggravates me about loud female dogs. I don't know what it is. It's just something that bothers me inside. I feel like women should be seen, not heard, dog.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
You know them girl that got
it. The next letter gonna be about Reed.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Breeze got a 1963 mentality.
I don't mean it like that. You know how some girls feel like they have to be loud when you see them. Like, baby, you pretty enough.
I get it.
I see you. You don't have to be, hey, oh, hey.
Yeah, I get it.
Like it's
and nothing worse than a 6 that was a 10, but then she opened her damn mouth.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god.
Don't take it the wrong way when I say females should be seen, not heard, but you kind of.
I know, I get it. Yeah.
Like, and I it's nothing where I don't like girls who are like, you have your outer is amazing. You're beautiful to the core. Like everything about you, you're put together perfectly. But you open your mouth. You can't construct a sentence. You smoke. I don't know. You smoke weed, do your thing, but you smoking weed. You turning up. Yeah, bitch. We been out there like God. Like you was just the baddest girl.
We all have a couple of girls like that on our Snapchat. Though.
But like you cute.
Every day.
But now you just opened your mouth like, baby, I couldn't do nothing with you. Like you are the ugliest thing. Like you're gorgeous. Sometimes your actions make you turn you to the ugliest thing. Right. Like, that shit is terrible.
What else is bothering me? I got one more time.
Go on, you take your time.
This makeup thing. Okay, check me out though. What is the point of girls taking pictures before they put the makeup on and then after? Some girls look way better before than after, and it's some girls that look worse before and way better after. Like if you look worse, though, what is the point of letting people see I'm ugly without makeup, but I'm
okay. In my opinion, when I see girls, I think they're just showing you their makeup talent. Okay. Because like when I see it, I'm just like, dang, she did a good job.
She's a magician.
She did good. Some of them are very, very drastic, and I feel like when you put on makeup, you shouldn't look like a completely different person.
Yeah.
You should, like, if you walk in, you should be like, oh, you got on makeup today.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I see you put some mascara on. You shouldn't be like, Sarah?
Yeah. A girl did a Transformation Tuesday. She did like a Transformation Tuesday from like it was. Case in point, I know her personally in real life. We had a class together when I was at JU, right? Sat together sat beside each other every day in class. She came to class one day without her makeup on. Who the new student?
You didn't know who she was.
Who the new mother? Hey Jerry, who the fuck are you?
Is she talking to me?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
But I can tell what's bothering me. I don't like these girls who turn their eyebrows into waves. Like
what is that? That makes me cringe.
Did you see the braid?
Yeah. That makes me cringe. I'm like,
what is? So now let me ask you this: are they shaving their eyebrows off and then drawing them back on? Like
no,
what are they doing?
their real eyebrows are underneath. They just like draw the squiggle and then fill it in.
So what about these girls whose like eyebrows like I can tell that's makeup from here all the way. Like what are they doing? Like are they?
What do you mean?
Do they have like thin eyebrows and then like they're filling like?
Yeah, I mean girls fill in their look. I don't know how to do eyebrows, but I watch 1,000 tutorials. They fill them in and then they take like spilling all our secrets. They take like concealer and they line them.
Not a secret if it's a tutorial for it.
That is true.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's nasty.
That is so nasty.
So she kind of.
But some girls look nice, like with their eyebrows, like
they look nice,
but some of them are really.
And then I don't like
eyebrows can make you or break you, dog.
Yeah.
Eyebrows can make you or break you.
Oh.
Eyebrows are like shoes on a dude. You can have a nice fit on, but you throw some bad shoes on. Well, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Cause she gonna look at your feet first. Look, you saw him. Saw his shoes.
And what's the point? Another thing bothering me. I thought it had to bother me. What's the point of these guys holding these guns up in every picture on their Facebook page?
Trying to go to jail.
Like, is that showing that you like what is
and then when they go to jail, man.
What is that about, dog? Is that like a new?
I don't hate.
Is that new? I'm about that life. I'm gangster. Like,
I never been a person.
I don't know.
Like,
what is that about? Because do they think that that's cute to females? Because it's really not.
To some of those cute loud females, that shit cute to them.
Like that is not cute.
Those loud females. My baby Tayron was on Facebook. I'ma hold him down. Tayron in there sucking dick. Little do you.
No.
Tayron in the jail.
Okay.
Always take the
Okay.
But I just don't get. So I don't. Okay. You not a thug, but the lady called you once. So I'm gonna talk to you.
Bang, bang, bang.
Why people thug? Like why are you a thug?
I don't know. I think at a certain age, I think we all went. Well, maybe not everybody, but I know I went through a phase. You know, growing up, growing up in the hood.
But were you a thug or were you mischief? Like were you mischievous? Cause like were you like
yeah.
I don't get these 25-year-olds, 20, 30-year-olds. If not you 40, you still like you're trying to thug. You need to go sit your ass down.
Yikes.
I just don't get like what you doing?
But sometimes it's like in their blood though. Like sometimes
I don't know. It's not.
No, because some people you'd be surprised at how less some people actually know.
Okay, so that's nature versus nurture. That's what we're talking about right now.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
It's not in your blood.
It's not in your blood because a lady I work with at my old job.
Yeah.
She has a son, and her son, and she's doing the best she can with what she can. I look like that. Or from sneeze again.
I'm allergic to that. That hairspray guy.
No hair.
She's trying to do the best she can with what she can. Her son had ended up going to a program here in Jacksonville, like a 6-month program, and she was came to me. She was like, Jeriel, my son, so and so. I want him to do what I moved to the South Side. I moved, my house. I tried to get him to a different school, but his daddy running the streets, and he looks up to his daddy. I'm trying to put him around some nice black male role models who can make an effect in my child's life. And what I always say is, all we are is a sum total of our life's experiences. Like that's all we know. Like people who went to college compared to people who didn't go to college. Completely different people.
Right.
Nothing bad about the other one or better about the other. But you just get different life experiences. Like you gotta deal with diverse people. You ain't around black people all day. I gotta deal with this Nigerian.
You gotta learn how to adapt.
You gotta learn how to adapt to your environment. And people who don't get that life experience don't get that lesson. So all we are is a sum total. Like some people in Jacksonville, I'm pretty sure at your school, don't know that college is actually an option. Like they just going to school just because I gotta go.
Yeah.
This might be where I get my food at. But they don't know that college is that. They said someone like you who went to JU to tell them like, hey, dude, it's another way. Like,
it is.
You ain't gotta play football. You ain't gotta play. Like, you can literally just go to college and get paid to do it. So that's just my thing when it comes to thugs. Like, I agree with you. Well, you says nature versus nurture. Like,
cause my mama wasn't raising. My people weren't raising me to be no gangster, no thug. But you go outside and you see.
The nature,
the older guys with all this money, all the girls like these guys. He's so cool, nice cars. You want that as a kid. Mm-hmm. You want that as a kid, But nowadays, like back in the day, I sound like I'm old. I had OGs that looked out for me. Right. Besides my parents, you know, they want to keep, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. You play football, you know, keep your head on, go to college. Nowadays, these OGs, they don't be building these kids up. They be trying to get them in the streets with, we need to be doing this, we need to be doing that. Right. So I think that falls a lot on the OGs, the older guys that they hang around, because truth be told, you know, a lot of kids do look up to those guys that be in the street. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that whole thug thing is dead.
Yeah, I went to high school. We got a little time. I went to high school with like a lot of. I'm from Palm Coast. Like Palm Coast is like what would you consider? Because you've been through my town. Palm Coast is like it's not suburban because it's not like a lot of houses. Like Palm Coast is so country. Just let it roll. Let it roll. Palm Coast is so country. You gotta turn this one on though, but you can walk with it. Palm Coast is so like it's not country. It's not Baker County. Palm Coast isn't Baker County at all. What Palm Coast is like, it's up and coming. And what Palm Coast is a city full of people like me who moved from Daytona to Palm Coast. And our parents gave us a better life in Palm Coast. Palm Coast was a better life. Now Palm Coast is turning into the city where people from Miami is evacuating from Miami and coming to Palm Coast. From Jacksonville to Palm Coast, from Atlanta to Palm Coast. And their kids are like 14, 13, 17, taking what they already know, right, bringing it to Palm Coast. And now Palm Coast is like one of the most dangerous cities in the state of Florida. Little ass Palm Coast. Yeah. Really. So it's like, what are we teaching let me ask you this. I'll frame it this way. What is something that you want to teach your child that you didn't know growing up that you want her to have? Like something that you learned, a little trick that you want to take that you want her to take with her, and it's something that you learned too late. But it's like, damn, if I knew that now.
You are who you hang with, dog. People don't believe that. You really are. Yeah. Because I came to JU a whole other person. And I heard. Yeah, I was out here. I was the first week of football camp. I was fighting. I fought Oscar first week. Boom, off of it. I don't even remember why we fought. I just swung on him. But you are who you hang around with. That first year, I was hanging around the wrong people. Mm-hmm. And then I started hanging around with certain guys, and all the guys I was hanging with, they were starting. Mm. They were playing football starting. Right. So I wanted to be a starter too. Right. So I started working with them, started interacting with them more, and I became a starter. Mm. You know, the guys I was hanging with before them, they weren't starting. They were skipping practice. No, they ain't even stay in school. They got. You know, so you really are who you hang with. People don't believe that. Oh, mom, I'm not gonna do that. That's just my friend. Right. No, you are who you surround yourself with.
Birds of a feather flock.
Point blank period. I don't care what people say. No, like you say, birds of a feather flock together. It's gonna always be that way. It's always been that way.
What's one thing that you learned? What you 22, 23?
21.
21. I'm sorry, I'll give you 2 more years. Yeah. You 21. What's something that you learned in your 21 years that you want to pass on to if your child or just someone that you know coming up who needs it? Like, what's something?
For girls, me personally, like it's okay to how I put this. Like it's okay to be you. Cause I don't know, I'm not a guy, so I don't know. But growing up, guys, there's so much media and just stuff out there that kind of tells you what you should look like with the whole makeup thing. Mm-hmm. And my mom was instilled in me, why? Because I remember wanting to wear makeup young, and my mom's like, why do you want to do that? Why you, be yourself. And I feel like now that's one of my what should I call it?
Pet peeves?
No, one of my
Oh, your trick is.
Yeah, because in a world full of. I'm not gonna do that. But
Beyonce.
In the world, yeah.
Okay, not Beyonce.
In a world full of Keishas.
Yeah, it's like you set I feel like I set myself apart from a lot of females. So I would tell my daughter what my mom told me.
Yeah, I said that you're very different.
I don't think I give in to
around with this strut that it's not like I'm looking down at you. It's just like I'm confident in myself.
So I would definitely try to instill that to my kids.
I definitely would tell my kids. My daddy told us all the time, boy, all the money in the world and you ain't got none of it. We asked my daddy for money. Like, Daddy, can I get $5? Daddy, can I get $10 for it? Boy, all the money in this world and you ain't got none of it. You gotta ask me for mine. So I would definitely teach my kids, always have a hustle about yourself.
Okay.
Do not become complacent. Always have a hustle and a grind and be willing to put in. I don't care what your title is. Put in some hours, put in some work. Learn what the person under you doing and the person under that person doing. Right. So just in case you got to come in there one day and do what they do, shit gonna still move and function.
The person above you too.
And the person above you too. So you can come in there and do their job. So learn that. If you learn how to be a people's person. And I teach my kids this too. I don't care who you are, what level of life you get to. When you walk into a room, you speak to every damn body.
Right.
You speak to everybody.
Cause you never know who you're gonna need.
Yeah.
I had one of my neos. I had to get him straight up there. My Breland's sister was visiting. My LB she was visiting. I don't think I told you this. And she was in his room just chilling. We getting ready to go out. They went to Mavericks, but we went to the beach bars. But he walked in. I know you didn't meet her because you're just now coming in, and I just met her. Mm-hmm. You come in, you shake everybody else hand, who you know, how y'all doing? Yeah. I said, nigga, you don't see this young lady. Not only is it a young lady, but somebody you don't even know. Go introduce yourself. Hi, I'm that. Take your ass over there.
Right.
Shake her hand and tell her who you are. Like that. But that's just me. So because you never know who's in that room and what you gonna learn. So my thing is, I don't know if I told you the story about JB Smooth. Now I'll go ahead and pass it to you for what you got going on this week. JB Smooth, y'all know who JB Smooth is, right? Yeah. Comedian, he's on Real Husband of Hollywood. He was on Larry David show. Yeah. So JB Smooth, when he first started out, he was a nobody. Like he was really a nobody. And he was on Larry David show. Larry David gave him a shot. And when JB Smooth said what he used to do on Larry David show, he would have lunch with the interns. While Larry David and everybody else went and had lunch with, the other stars or in their trailer by themselves. Like we gotta read our other scripts for our movies. He ain't had none of that. So he had lunch with them. He was star on the show, but having lunch with the interns and the assistants and this and that and the third. He said, and the reason why I didn't, I would talk to them about what they got going on, what's your plans, what you want to do. I made friends with them. And he said the reason why I did that is because in 10 years from then, they're going to be the ones who's the directors, who the producers, who the executives. He said, so now you wonder why you see me in everything? Yeah. Because people who I made friends with back then calling me up like, hey JB, I got this project, I want you to do it. I'm there for you. So that's my thing. I would teach everybody, all of my offsprings. Make sure you greet everybody in the damn room and treat everybody like they're on the same level, no matter how much you got, how much you don't have.
You never know who you're going to need.
There you go.
Sometimes you can burn a bridge before you can get to it.
Joe taught me that every single time. Don't burn bridges.
Right. You can't do that.
Don't burn no bridges. So what you got going on this week, man? Anything going on special? I saw a flyer that had EWC and JU on it.
Oh, that's next week.
That's next week, okay.
That's next Friday at Bento.
Saturday. You went to Bento.
When?
You went there one time for
most camp.
Okay, there you go.
And she had a good time. She was turned. Hey, she was in that thing.
I ain't too sure about it because ain't it a restaurant?
Girl, you look.
Yeah, I really didn't know.
She was fine. Once she back, she was in that thing lit. You was lit.
Shoulders going up faster than ass is.
So I expect both teams, EWC and JU, to be there. It's called Overtime, aka Saturday Slay. Ladies come
slay.
Slay.
That's cute.
You like that?
Ladies come Slay.
Okay.
Who made that up?
Yeah, right.
Wayne promoted.
Okay.
Y'all follow my boy.
Saturday Slay. That's cute. I like that.
Y'all follow my boy. But that's next Friday at Bento.
Okay.
Next Friday.
And then after that, the following Friday, we at Vibe for the Halloween party.
You gotta have a costume?
You don't have to have a costume.
But it's nice.
I'm having a costume.
I saw you at Walmart today looking at costume.
You see me?
Yeah, I saw you.
I'll give me a little girl one, man. I'm trying to see if she.
What she gonna be for Halloween?
Oh no, I'm thinking Wonder Woman so I could be Superman.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe her mama be like Superwoman.
Okay, there you go. Okay, that's nice.
But she the star of the show.
There you go. I ain't mad at that.
You know how that goes. But yeah, that's all really going on right now.
And don't forget, hey, this Thursday. So today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, Jordan's at the tent. It's a free show. They had good drink. You went last week. They had drink specials. Okay, well they got drinks there.
Oh yeah, they had drinks, but I don't know.
Is that the tent off of Beach Boulevard? Yeah. Did you get a hookah?
Yeah.
Okay, they got drinks, they got hookahs. Y'all please go support my man Jordan. It's a free show to get into. Free, ain't no reason why you shouldn't go. It's free to get into. Enjoy some comedy. I think they roast each other at the end of the show.
He's a funny guy too.
That was ridiculous.
Like roasting each other?
Like a random guy at the audience was like, I want to roast them. And we were all like,
who is this?
I was like, is he a part of the show?
How did he do?
Honestly, I'm not a good roaster. I'm not even gonna lie. So I was getting lost in the sauce. He was all I heard was, "Boy, if you don't get your name, this nigga." And so I was like, "Wait, what is he talking about?
What's going on here?
What's he going on?" But all the guys in there were laughing. Me and Justice were like, "What did he say?
What's going on?
What is that?"
So y'all support my man Jordan, man. This Thursday, he ain't doing it every Thursday at the tent. 5 minutes further, we gotta. Hey, listen. this Saturday, we got some funny shit dropping. Like, I don't...
Yeah.
5 Minute Funnies is on the same playlist. Y'all make sure that y'all check out 5 Minute Funnies this Saturday. There's some funny shit dropping. And then us and them coming in, Go Untron Say. Go Untron Say. Y'all get it later on. Y'all get it later on.
See, I feel left out now.
Nah, but you gonna get it, though.
Go Untron Say.
Hey, Go Untron Say. Go Untron. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Had to cut.
But let's go.
Hey, that's how we do with breathing dignified delinquents.
You got something motivational? Okay, all right.
Maybe I could be motivational.
Everybody heads.
But you're not gonna
I'm
do
joking.
a job.
No,
I was gonna say, wait.
That's always motivation.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, you not with this in my hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm over here sipping everybody by your head. And y'all know, no. So, I was thinking, y'all, I don't know if you go to Bethel Baptist Institutional Church, you ever been to Bethel?
Yeah, I've been to Bethel.
So I was thinking.
But I don't want to hear what you about to say.
I cursed in church. I cursed in church the other day. Okay, so you know they got junior and senior.
Yeah.
So junior is the one who's like the head pastor,
yeah. And
senior is the pastor who retired, but he just sometimes get there and do it.
Sit up there.
Yeah. But sometimes he'll get up there and preach. So what I noticed Bethel do, they don't post the pictures from the 7 o'clock service no more. Because you'll see who preaching, they'll lose attendance at 11 o'clock if you see that as senior. So I'm in church on Sunday, I see junior, I'm like, okay, cool, we good, bet. Senior, he do the announcements and everything, all right, okay, cool. Well, it's that time, y'all.
Senior stayed up there.
I want to bring my father up here to preach. I said, oh, shit. In the middle of church, I said, oh, shit. So
he's still working on it. He's still working on it.
That's it. Hey, but my motivation for the day is basically what I said earlier. You never know where you're going to be in life. Always, always, always. And if you haven't read Charmaine's book, Black Privilege, do this too. He tells a story about how he met Beyonce. He met Jay-Z, rather. And Beyonce was there with Jay-Z. She walked into the room later. And she, from the production manager to the interns, she went and introduced herself to everybody like nobody knew she was Beyonce. How you doing, Beyonce? No, she introduced herself to everyone per Charlemagne. No matter what level you get to.
Damn, that's kind of
crazy, right? No matter what level of life you get to, you can always be humble. And one thing my brother JoJo told me all the time, I learned it later than I
JoJo get good advice, though.
He do. When he get mad at you, then curse you out, and then gotta come back and tell you something later on, he'll give you some good shit. JoJo told me to never ever burn bridges. You never know when you gotta cross them again. Don't burn bridges. You don't know when you have to cross them again. So I don't care what a person did to you. Now they cross you. My mama say treat them with a long handle spoon. But do not burn your bridges. Prime example, there was in my current job, I went into the interview. And when you work in the school system in college, you have to do an all-day interview. Like they give you breakfast, they give you you there all day. A guy who I worked with at JU sat in one of my interviews. It was a point in time where me and him had a little friction, and I wanted to go off on him, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but typically I didn't. I walked into the interview. Hey, Jerry. Oh, shit. How you doing? You all right? I know, from the only person I knew, I know you. Got the job. Hey, Jerry, you got the job. I put in a great word for you. Never burn your bridges. You never know when that person's gonna pop up again in your life. We are the Dignified Delinquents. Get your local wood shirt. Get your local wood shirt. $15. We gotta get you one.
I was gonna say, what's mine gonna say underneath?
Local wood.
No, I wanted something underneath, but I can't remember.
Slaves.
Was that Saturday?
Nah. It was.
What was it?
The
no,
woke
it was a.
and joke.
Oh yeah, the woke and joke. The woke. You
They either too woke.
Yeah, that okay. I was trying to remember the exact.
Don't know, don't stay.
Don't know, don't stay.
Don't go, don't play.
Don't go, don't play.
Hey, I'm sorry. We are Dignified Delinquents, and we are out.
Whoa.